I'm Alicia Hush, and this is Studio Feed. I create music because music is the thing that has brought me into myself, or has brought me out of my shell since the very beginning. It's just through dancing, through, I don't know, this is my creative outlet. I need it. About the time when I started raving, I had some friends at the time who were DJing as well, and then my brother, who was younger than me, bought turntables. And when he wasn't home and when nobody was home, I was downstairs practicing because I didn't want anybody to hear me. I've been DJing for about 10 years now. When I started DJing, I wanted to start producing, but I was too afraid. The talk of gear and equipment and things I didn't understand, it scared the crap out of me. Money is always a big issue too. It seemed pretty much impossible for me to figure out how I would get a new computer, just a computer at that. It was a bit overwhelming. The stuff I started with, it was crazy, but it was working for me. And some friends got together actually for my 30th birthday and pooled a bunch of money together and bought me some equipment. It was kind of the best day of my life. It was so beautiful. I'm almost going to cry thinking about it, but it's just, I have so many people standing behind me and pushing me forward. It's just unreal. I'm really lucky. It took a few years and a whole lot of really bad gigs to finally get to a place where I was acknowledged as a DJ playing the type of music that I play, a female DJ playing the type of music that I like to play. When I first started making music, I was a bit stubborn in thinking I don't need a lot of stuff. If you have ideas and creativity, you don't need a lot of stuff. And I still believe that. But now that I'm learning more things, I'm thinking it'd be really nice to have some more things. So I would love to have a drum machine, definitely. I'm very satisfied having little equipment. But as I'm learning more, some things would make things easier or help me with my creativity. I also wish I could play instruments. I don't really have a musical background aside from drums, which is pretty minimal. But I would love to take piano lessons. I would love to play the piano. I wish I had more familiarity with real instruments. I hate sticking things into categories, but I know my stuff falls into a category, and it always ends up being minimal sound. But it doesn't mean I want to stay there. I want to explore all different types of music, definitely. I just want to cross more genres. I don't want it to get stuck into a minimal world. There's all different types of music I love. I'd like to incorporate my own voice more. I don't really have a singing voice, but I'm trying. And so I would like to incorporate myself in my music. The possibilities are endless. There's so much I know I will do in the future. I do have a couple tracks that I'm working on right now, and also a couple collaborations with some other people. But I also have this live set that it's like the thorn in my side right now. It's something that I should be working on every day, but it kind of drives me crazy sometimes. I'm in the process of cutting up all my tracks into small little pieces so that I can mix and match it into like an hour and a half live set. I'm actually heading to Italy for most of the month of May. I have a few gigs booked there. I'll be heading back to Berlin in August, where I hope to have 3 or 4 gigs lined up for the whole month of August. That's the exciting stuff for the summer.
It's so noisy, so why don't I go ahead and do this, come back and show you what it looks like.
If you want it, it will happen, and there's so many people out there that will help you get to your good place. It's a little scary, but it'll be okay. Hushlamb crew, I love you. Yeah.